Rita Ora may want to increase her security after coming for Beyonce like this because, baby, we've heard the stories about the folks who've tried exposing Queen Bey, and most of them didn't make it out alive. It turns out Rita Ora's career didn't just stop popping out of nowhere, apparently. Beyonce destroyed her career by getting her blackballed after she got word that Rita was getting her back blown by Jay-Z. Remember those rumors going around back in 2016 that Rita was Becky with the good hair? At the time, Rita denied it, claiming that it had nothing to do with her, but fast forward to big 2025. She's finally out of that NDA she signed, and she just revealed right out her own mouth that she was in fact Becky with the good hair, and that she and Jay allegedly started messing with each other when she signed to him. So let's get this straight. Instead of Bey leaving her cheating husband, who has messed with several other women in the past, she decided to take it out on Rita while still laying in bed with Jay to this day. Let's just get right into this, y'all. There's a lot to get into here. This whole mess between Rita and Beyonce started back when Beyonce released her song Sorry off her album Lemonade, accusing Jay of cheating on her with a woman who she described as Becky with good hair. She sang the lyrics, "Looking at my watch, he should have been home. Today, I regret the night I put that ring on. He always got them effing excuses. I pray to the Lord, you reveal what his truth is. I left a note in the hallway. He better call Becky with the good hair." Now, y'all know it isn't every day that Beyonce comes in the internet telling us her personal business, and even more, giving us a description of the woman who slept with her husband. So this had people talking and doing that own little investigation to figure out who Becky with the good hair was, and that's when Rita got dragged into it. In fact, Rita dropped the hints herself that she was Becky with the good hair, and this only got worse when people found out she was signed to Jay-Z's management company, Roc Nation. So what happened was, Rita posted a photo on Snapchat wearing a lemon printed bra and a necklace that had the initial J on it. Bey's album was called Lemonade. The initial for Jay-Z's name is literally J. She posted this photo right in the middle of the album being released. She was signed to Jay, and she has the kind of hair that most folks call good hair. I mean, do I need to say more? The signs were all there, and people caught on to it very fast. Rita decided to do damage control immediately, claiming that the whole thing was just one big coincidence. But of course, no one believed a word she was saying. She said the necklace was actually an R, not a J, but it was flipped in the picture, and that's why it appeared to be a J instead of an R. Okay, girl, if you say so.
One of the things that obviously comes up a lot when Beyonce had her album was a mysterious woman called Becky with the good hair who allegedly Jay-Z had cheated with her.
Yeah.
And then at some point in 2016, with Lemonade in the air, you posted a picture of yourself with lemons on your bra and a J around your neck.
It literally was a coincidence. I didn't even think about it. I swear. And it wasn't a J, it was an R. They flipped it around and then it looked like a J.
That was in no way designed to
No, it had
sort
nothing.
of
No, that was
intrigue or...
No, that was my own design with an underwear company called Tezenis that I was working with. This is what I mean, man. Pinch of salt. You've got to take things with a pinch of salt. And that's what's insane. I had to just kind of sit through that until a good friend of mine, Katy Perry, gave me a hilarious badge that said, "Not Becky."
Beyonce never confirmed or denied the allegations, but it doesn't mean she didn't feel a way about it. Word on the street is she was already upset about Rita sleeping with Jay, but when Rita decided to play these internet games and then turn around to act oblivious, pissed her off even more, and that's when she decided to blackball her career. People are saying Rita should be grateful that's all Beyonce did because she could have done way worse. And in case you're confused as to why they're saying this, well, they're talking about Cathy White, Jay-Z's alleged pregnant mistress who was found dead while heavily pregnant. The allegations about Cathy's death being orchestrated by Bey and Jay were a big thing back in the day, but it got brought up again when a tweet from 2017 by the journalist Liz Crokin accusing Jay of deleting Cathy went viral all over again. She said at the time, "When Kanye West says Jay-Z has, I believe he is talking about the people who killed Cathy White."
He called me, "Hey, God, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't sit around my head. Just call me."
When the tweet went viral, she replied to it again in the midst of this mess with Rita Ora. Liz replied again with another tweet, and baby, she's still standing by what she said 8 years ago. She said, "Note the date. Hey, Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died, was deleted. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Justice is coming." She added, "It's only a matter of time before spirit cooking Jay-Z is exposed like Diddy. There's a reason Kanye said Jay's got murdered. I would know. He's evil to the core. I pray there will be justice for Cathy White one day. The false idols will continue to fall. Mark my words." This got people looking into Cathy's death all over again, and they found a lot of inconsistencies that point to her real cause of death being covered up. The first was this. since deleted investigative article that Hollywood Street King did at the time after finding out Cathy had died. It's unclear why he ended up deleting the article, but people believe he was either threatened or paid off. Either way, they took screenshots of it because he was completely wiped off the internet, and I'm gonna read it for y'all. It goes, "Yesterday, I got the news that Cathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away, so I quickly began my investigation, and guess what? Cathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me Cathy's cause of death is uncertain, and later today we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious." Cathy White died exactly 1 year to the day from when I broke the story of her and Jay-Z's affair. He added, "A 911 call came in from an apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. Ambulance came and took Cathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that an aneurysm killed her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death. But someone might have given Cathy a bad drug, so they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report." 2 weeks prior to her death, Cathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay and told him that she was going to go public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then, little more than 48 hours after the announcement that Beyoncé was pregnant with Jay's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Jaguar also stepped into the chat, and this is what she had to say.
Cathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming, and the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand, see? I mean, I'm just speculating.
Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Cathy White.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress,
yeah,
who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is fucking you. And the boss's boss don't get no. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. You, Sean.
Hey, man.
Weirdo. Oof. I don't get no what you got in your head, that Neuralink. You'll never outthink me. Ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle a bitch like me. You can't even control that goofy bitch. You should have did a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Cathy. Because you ain't protecting you. You're protecting her. Wonder why?
After all this went viral, people said they aren't surprised Rita went off the grid and started doing other things outside music because she could have possibly been Cathy White 2.0 if she didn't stop pushing Beyonce's buttons. Now, of course, all these are just speculation, so take it with a grain of salt, but people have been talking and they are not holding back. One person said, Beyonce wrote a song about the unaliving, didn't she? I can't remember what it was called, but something about being covered in her blood in a bathroom and how the attendant waved her through and she was a big fan, something like that. Another person said, I have grown to like Rita. Jay-Z is so gross, it's too bad she made that mistake. He is so far beneath her. But now I wanna know your thoughts. What do you think of Rita Ora exposing Beyonce for allegedly ruining her career? Do y'all think the allegations about Bey being behind Cathy's death is true? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.